Lads, welcome to Newquay. I think this might be our furthest away distance in England so far. It's a nice little 5.5 hour drive down here yesterday. I expect it to be difficult. I do expect it to be difficult today. These guys are a semi-professional football team at the end of the day, and they don't want to get beaten by #United. They might not know what we're doing next season. Corner comes in. Oh, and it's a goal. It's an early goal for #. It falls to the right, can take the back stick, puts it in the danger area, and Dan Brown's there again for his second of the game. Still Newquay on the ball. It's a strike from the edge of the box. Oh, what a goal from Newquay, you have to say. That is sensational. Going through, closed down by Fred Mastin, puts it in, falls to someone in the box. Oh, and it's heartbreak for #. It's another injury time goal we've conceded. If you told me 20 minutes into that game we were going to lose this match, I would not have believed you. And we've lost it because of fitness. We feel like we've been robbed from a semi-professional team that have been training twice a week. A lot of those guys have been paid to play. And we've come and done that. Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another #United game. It's a special one. We're at a stadium, Stoke City's stadium, playing on a lovely surface in an international affair. It's England versus Spain. # versus a team of Spanish YouTubers called PRIMETUBERS. This will be an interesting challenge. It's all been put together by our partners, Top 11. Quality football game. If you haven't played it yet, what are you doing with your life? Check it out. There's a link in the description to Top 11. Meanwhile, let's play ball. Lads, welcome back to another game here. We're at Stoke Stadium. It's always a fun day out getting to play at a stadium. This is an important game for a lot of reasons, lads, okay? First and foremost, it's a YouTube collaboration. It's a battle against Spanish YouTube team. We played some Spanish teams before. We did our Spanish tour late last year. This is our first game against a foreign YouTube team, all right? Called PRIMETUBERS. They've got some massive YouTubers in their team. Not sure about their footballing level, to be honest. They're fairly new, but I do know they've got some semi-pro players in the mix, right? We're getting used to playing against semi-professional players now. So it should be a challenge, but equally, everyone watching is going to, I think, and rightly so, feel we're the favourites for this game. We're an established team now. Some announcements have come out recently. You guys and the people watching at home know what we're going to be doing. This is a game we need to win, because if we can't win this game, how can we expect people to take us seriously against semi-professional opposition every week? This, in my opinion, is kind of the end of Chapter 1, formally. You know, some of us might not play as much moving forward. We're going to be making changes off the pitch as well, in terms of the structure of the club and the way it's run. So there's going to be people you've got to impress. You know, you'll be fighting for every minute you play in a # shirt from this game onwards. So use this as an opportunity to prove yourself and put yourself in the mix going forward, all right? So let's enjoy our football, big pitch, play for each other, get the win, because I think we should, and enjoy and get ready to go forward into the next chapter, all right, boys? Let's do it, come on. Okay, let's take a look at the starting 11 for this game against PRIMETUBERS. Starting off in goal is Andy Jeffs Watts. In defence, we've got a back four. Fred Mastin starting left back. Sam Adams and Rich Beck centre back. And Alex Dagnovsky at right back. We've got a four-man midfield as well. Starting off with Theo Baker on the left midfield role. We've got Aaron Thorpe and Jack Harrison in the middle. And we've got Tekas Guru in right midfield. Up front, it is Dan Brown and Daniel Adji. No Ryan Adams available for this game. On the bench, that leaves myself, Seb, George Valentine, Scotty Willard, Jack Durkin, Scotty P, and Sam Ecott. And of course, Stevie CB on the physio bench. Okay guys, I'm here with Steve from PRIMETUBERS. Steve, can you tell us a bit more about the team PRIMETUBERS?
Yeah, sure. It's been a bit difficult to create this team because it was a really fast team and it was difficult to make it, and we are all YouTubers, so we'll see how we make it in the pitch. But outside of the pitch, there's a very good feeling. But then outside, we'll see how we do it in the match.
We know you've got some massive YouTubers with great fan bases, but who are the best players in the team? Who do you think are your best players in the game?
I think our best player is number 10, Coco, and also number 18, Mario. And they are both very good players, and they can make #United a difficult match.
Best of luck in the game. Great to have you here. Enjoy. Okay, guys, I'm here with Wes Tanser and Daniel Adji of #United. Starting off with you, Wes. This is your team's ground, Stoke. You're a Stoke fan. Bit bittersweet for you because you're injured and you can't play. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's great to be here. Sort of quite a few dreams come true this season. Went to watch a match in the box, played at the training ground, and then this was sort of the cherry on top. But got injured last week at Newquay. Probably could play through the injury, but yeah, just not worth it at this point. Need to get fit and ready for pre-season.
Definitely, yeah. Big games to come, of course. Daniel Adji, this is your second start for #United. Your first one was in Spain. We know what you can do in the next level league. We've seen you score silly amounts of goals. Is today the day we see the real Daniel Adji turn up for 11-a-side football?
Yeah, 100%. I'm just here to help the team, work really hard, get the ball moving, and just get the win for the boys.
All right, best of luck, boys. Have a good one. Wes, enjoy spectating. Cheer him on from the sides. Don't forget to hashtag it. Cheers, lads.
Okay, and it's nearly time to kick things off here in this game between Hashtag and PrimeTubers. Important to stress that PrimeTubers are a YouTube team. They're quite a new YouTube team. And to be honest, it's probably going to be a little bit of a drop-off in quality to the opponents we've been playing recently. As you may have seen in recent announcements, we're going semi-professional next year, which means we're going to have a massive challenge every single week. This game is probably going to be more like some of the original Hashtag games, to be honest. It's a good way to close out Chapter 1 because these guys haven't played together as much as we have. But when you get a chance to play at Stoke City Stadium, you do not turn it down. Plus, we're representing England versus Spain. Come on, Hashtag. And finally, we've got a Hashtag pennant that we can give to the opposition from Spain. Lovely. Okay, we're going to kick things off here. Jack Harrison plays it to Aaron Thorpe. We are underway here at Stoke City's stadium. Hashtag United versus PrimeTubers. This is going to be an interesting test against foreign opposition. They've got some semi-professional footballers in there. Going forward, they've got some very strong players. We're going to try and test out their defence though. Fred Mastin playing the ball down the line into Dan Brown. Tries to return it to Fred Mastin, but it's going to go off for a throw-in. Okay, Theo Baker with the ball here. He's going to throw it down the line to Dan Brown. What can DB do? Cuts back inside, past the defender, hits the shot, keeper spilled it. Oh my god, what's the keeper doing? Jack Harrison's got a chance. Keeper's recovered well, to be fair there. He's smothered it and he's finally got hold of the ball, but that could have been an early goal. A little bit of a mare from the keeper for a second there. And it's important to point out at this stage, some of the PrimeTubers players are wearing hats. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. As Daniel Adji puts Dan Brown through on goal. Number 9, who's a defender, is closing him down, but DB gets there and he chips the keeper, and that is a DB finish that we've come to expect. What a hit. 3 minutes in, Hashtag a 1-0 up. This could be goals.com. DB goes through. To be fair, it's a cultured finish. He dinks the keeper. You can see from this angle, keeper was covering the near post. DB put it in the back post. So 1-0 to Hashtag now, but PrimeTubers looking to get back in the game as they run through the midfield with this energetic young Spaniard, number 18, closed down by Fred Mastin. Oh, and it's a big tackle from Fred Mastin as well. Love that, Fred. But it's number 16 on the ball now for PrimeTubers, and they can make things happen here. They look to go around Aaron Thorpe, but he wins the tackle. Well done. Gets the ball back for his team. Plays it through to Dan Brown, who's got orange shirts all around him, closing him down, but he manages to pick out Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison getting forward, returning the ball to DB. Can he make it 2-0? Hits it! Oh, and it's squeezed in! And the keeper will be very disappointed with that one, beating him at the near post. DB, 2 goals. This is why this guy is the top goal scorer in Hashtag history. He scores for fun. He loves it. Jack Harrison with a decent little assist here, supporting from centre midfield. And DB did everything he could to get it on target. A little bit of help from the keeper, perhaps. So 2-0 to Hashtag, and Rich Beck wins the header in the middle of the park. Falls to a PrimeTubers player, but Jack Harrison picks his pocket and plays a nice ball to Seb on his left-hand side. What can Seb do? He's come on for Theo Baker here to freshen things up on the big pitch. Whips it in. Dan Brown with the header. Oh, that's cheeky, to be fair. That is a cheeky header. To score from that angle, and that's his hat-trick as well. A half-an-hour hat-trick for DB. Fair play, Dan Brown. Take a bow. Great play from Seb as well. Beat his man. Whipped in a good delivery. Look at that header. That is beautiful from DB. I love that. I could watch that 10 times. Let's watch it again here. Slow-mo. Oh, Dan Brown, we love you. 3-0. I'll take it. Okay. PrimeTubers on the ball. Number 10, Coco, has been said to be their best player, and he's decent on the ball. Some of his teammates letting him down at the moment, but here's number 2, playing it through the middle. Trying to make something happen, PrimeTubers, but Daknovsky is going to send it up to DB, the hat-trick hero. First half hat-trick, in fact. He plays it back to Rich Beck, who's going to pass it over to Seb, left midfield. He gets there before the oncoming PrimeTubers player, and he finds Dan Adji now. Adji's got options taken out from behind there. It's going to be a free kick for Hashtag. Jack Harrison's going to take it quickly and play it to Seb. Seb's going to look to whip it into Sam Adams, who's run forward from the back. It's bouncing, falls to Dan Adji. Can he find another man in blue? Dan Brown gets it back to Dan Adji. The 2 Dans link up. Dan Adji puts the ball in the back of the net, but it's offside. And Dan Adji will have to wait a little bit longer for his first goal. 11 aside for Hashtag United. Okay, PrimeTubers is going to send the ball up into the Hashtag half with a goal kick here. And it's taken down quite nicely there by the PrimeTubers player, number 45. And they're starting to get a little bit of play now. Sam Adams trying to get the ball back. Can't do it. It's a shot from distance. Oh, and it's just off target. But they're starting to come at our goal now, and we've got to be careful not to concede. AJW going to take this goal kick, short. He's going to play it to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison's just going to pass it across here to Sam Adams. Being closed down quickly. Goes back to AJW. Got to be careful not to overplay. AJW is going to send it out towards Rich Beck. He doesn't want it on his left foot. And, number 10's going to come and take it off him. Okay, PrimeTubers got a chance here. They're putting pressure on Hashtag in very Hashtag-like fashion, you have to say. Number 18 now against Fred Mastin. Goes to the side of him. Beats him. Whips it in. Chance. falls down to this man Coco, plays it back to number 3, outside of the boot, shot, and again just off target, but they're coming into this game. We've got to be careful not to get complacent. Again, PRIMETUBERS on the ball now, in the orange, it's all them right now. Number 8 on the ball, he's going to strike one, from distance, it's a good connection, and again, just wide of that same post. If they'd been on target, could have troubled Andy there. Scott Pollock though, has got a free kick, decent whip on it, a little bit too central, keeper punches it away, and it's fallen to number 10, Coco. So play it inside to number 8, Scotty P closing it down though, they need to get rid, and they have done. Okay, it's PRIMETUBERS on the ball again now, it's come to Coco on the right hand side, perhaps overplaying it a little bit as Fred Mastin intercepts, falls to Rich Beck, who fires it back at Fred Mastin, and PRIMETUBERS have got the ball back now, and it's Coco again. Jack Harrison over, good tackle, finds Dan Brown, it's the 2 Dans going forward. Is he going to find Adji? Adji's not making himself super available, so Dan Brown's going to do it himself. Goes through on the left foot, could have made it a 4th goal in the first half for DB, but his left foot not quite as accurate as his right. Scotty P though going to whip a corner in before this first half comes to a close. Finds the head of Sam Adams, headed away by PRIMETUBERS, and is sent upfield towards an orange shirt. Fred Mastin needs to deal with it, but he doesn't deal with it, and now this lad is going through. Daknovsky's going to try and recover. Number 18 though, he's one-on-one with Andy. Andy comes out, he goes underneath him, oh, and it's squeezed in, and PRIMETUBERS have got themselves a goal against Hashtag. It's a decent bit of work from number 18, but we should have nipped it in the bud on the halfway line there, and a little bit fortunate that Andy's save didn't stop the ball completely, it went underneath him. So it is 3-1 as we approach half time, and the ref blows the whistle to bring the first half to a close.
They've got some okay attackers. I'm not going to overflat them and say they're decent, but the midfielders and attacking players are actually not terrible. The defence is awful, and we need to exploit it more. And we have Dan's taken some great chances. Dan's missed some chances as well. We need to be a little bit more ruthless going forward. We need to be a little bit less trying to take that extra touch and go around a man and beat a man, and actually play like we're playing top quality opposition and put them to bed. The sad thing is, we've already given what they came for. We've given them a goal against Hashtag. See how they celebrated that, right? We can't take that back now. It's gone. We should have had a clean sheet in this game, but now we make sure we have a clean sheet second half. Everyone's coming on that's currently, well, it's not gone on yet, and then the other 2 that got subbed off will get back on later in the game. Lads coming on, you cannot afford to start this game slow and take 5 minutes to get into it. Your chance now is to show what you're about. Sam has been around a long time. Seen Daknovsky come in and nick his right back spot. Come and nick it back, Sam, right? That's what it's about. That's how everyone needs to feel. We're all mates. We all want to be getting on with each other, but there's serious competition for places now, right? When people come on, I expect them to be saying, this is my spot. This is where I want to play for this team. Maybe you're not even in the position you want to play. The point is you show what you're about enough that we want to keep playing you, keep starting you.
One thing that we often say we don't do enough of, especially in those games that are ultra competitive, is that we are a little bit too rushed and we don't take our time, we don't use our minds. This is exactly the sort of game we actually have the opportunity with that extra few seconds to actually take your time on the ball, think about it, where am I, where's the players around me, and have that luxury of playing it and figure out and gain some confidence playing that way. When we go into these high pressure matches, it's obviously harder for us to do that because boys are on you quicker, you've got to have a sharper touch, etc, etc. Today we've got a lovely surface, we've got the ability to actually try and properly use our minds and play football and be a little bit more composed. So let's take that luxury and actually play some real football, because we are sort of playing that hurried, rushed way we do, which is effective against certain oppositions. We don't need to force it, I don't believe, in this game.
Okay, we're going to get the second half underway here with PRIMETUBERS on the ball. 3-1 to Hashtag United. What will happen in this second half? Will we add to our lead, or will PRIMETUBERS get back into it? Very casual defending at the back, literally casual. He's wearing a hat, which is interesting, and it doesn't look to be moving too much, but he made some good tackles in that first half, to be fair. And Hashtag going to close this ball down now. Scotty P is going to nick it off the number 9, now playing left back. Puts it down the line to George Valentine, who's come on at half time. What can George do? He goes to Dan Brown, who's going to try and find George again, but he can't do it. Sam Ecott with a throw in here. He's come on at right back, throws it towards DB, nods it on, but it's been pushed in the back there, I think. And the ref's going to give Hashtag a free kick here in the opening exchanges of the second half. Seb's going to take it. Can he go for goal here? Should he shoot? Should he try and whip it in that top corner? Or is he going to deliver it? He's going to deliver it towards the back stick. Sam Adams heads it. Oh, and it's a goal. Off the post. Sam Adams gets a goal from centre-back. Nice delivery from Seb. It's 4-1, and there's a fortnight celebration for you guys. Enjoy that. Nice delivery from Seb there. And Sam Adams does well to head it down. It's a textbook header there. Heads it down. Makes it difficult for the keeper to save it. It would be moving in the other direction. Lovely stuff. Okay. Get things underway again here at 4-1. Sam Adams whips it towards Dan Brown, heads it on to George, aka Messi, who could have maybe shot, but he tried to pass it across goal on his right foot, and the keeper claimed it. Sam Ecott now, though, has found Dan Brown. Nice little back heel again into the path of George, who's forced away from the ball, but it forced to Dan Brown. Oh, and he's not going to miss that. 1-on-1 from about 7 yards out. He's put that straight in the bottom left-hand corner. George does well to get the ball in the danger area. He's kind of forced out the way, but it fell perfectly to Dan Brown. I say 7 yards out. You know what? That's about 10 yards out, to be fair. Done well, Dan. Another goal for Dan. It's his 4th of the game. The guy's a machine. Okay, PRIMETUBERS looking to get another goal here, running down this right-hand side. They found their main man, Coco. What can he do? Is he going to whip it in? He does. It's not a bad delivery into a dangerous area. And they're calling for a foul there. Sam Adams made the interception. Ref's not having any of it. AJW has distributed it to Jack Harrison, who's moved into centre-back right now. And he's running forward with the ball. You may have noticed myself there. I've come on at half-time in centre midfield as well. Keeper's come out here. Dan Brown has got it away from him. Seb's going to try and get to the ball before the keeper. And to be fair to the keeper, he's recovered well there and stopped what could have been a dangerous attack. Oh, and Seb's fallen over. Right, meanwhile, we've got a corner for hashtag. Scotty P is going to take it on the right boot. It's looping towards the head of Jack Harrison. Cleared by Coco, only as far as myself. I'm going to close it down here, try and get the ball back in the box for hashtag. It falls to me, whipped in, and cleared again by a PRIMETUBERS player. It's going to be another corner. So it's yet another corner for hashtag there. You can see Wes Tanser getting up close and personal, David Attenborough style, the white Kante. Sam Adams with the header, just off target. Could have made it 2 headers for Sam Adams there, and another assist for Seb, but it wasn't to be. Okay, PRIMETUBERS on the ball. Nice bit of footwork there to get past Jack Durkin. And he's going forward now, the goal scorer from the first half. Oh, it's a brilliant run from him. Still going with the ball. Nice. He's definitely one of the semi-pro players they've got in. But Scott Pollock recovers it, plays it back to Sam Adams, who goes inside to Jack Durkin. Durkin's got Tekkers in front of him, but he's going to find Sam Ecott here. He's going to play it down the line now to George, a.k.a. Messi. What can he do? Cutting in from this right-hand side, just like the real Lionel himself. Puts the ball towards the back stick for Theo Baker, who's off the bench again and gets a goal. Little bit lucky perhaps that the keeper didn't close it down, but the ball was into that danger area from George. Theo timed his run perfectly, and it's off his knee. It's a Theo Baker knee. The best knees in the business, hands down. Okay, 6-1 to hashtag now, and Theo Baker's going to play another ball down this right-hand side to George, and we're using his pace to get in behind the defence. He's got options. Theo is running past him. Seb's at the back stick. George is going to try and hit one on his left foot, deflected by a PRIMETUBERS defender, but they've not dealt with it. Theo's come back from an onside position. He's got orange shirts all around him, but he's beaten them all. Great run. Oh, and it's a goal. A little bit lucky on the finish, which was deflected, but he made his own luck in a tight area where it looked like there was no space. Theo found some. Look at this. Lovely little turn. Okay, gets a little bit of luck in there, but very fast feet from Theo, and the finish was probably going in anyway, so we'll take that, and that is 7-1 now to hashtag. Could we get double figures? Well, it's PRIMETUBERS on the ball now, trying to get something from this game. It's too late for them probably to get a result, but they could try and get a second goal maybe as Coco holds off Scotty P. And they're coming through the middle now as Tekkers has touched the ball, but he's put it into the path of PRIMETUBERS, running through again with their main danger man, number 18. The goal scorer tries to beat Andy Jeff Watts, but it's off target. Okay, balls with the PRIMETUBERS. Goalkeeper here is going to pass it towards the right-hand side, but the header's been missed and it's going to fall to Scott Willard, a left-back, who puts it into Tekkers Guru's path. He's got Jack Durkin running off him. He's got Scotty P in the middle, but Seb's looking for it. Made a good run down this left-hand side. He's going to square it in. It's a sweaty goal, but they all count. You know what? That's one of my favourite goals from this game because it was good team goal. Beating the opposition with decent, incisive play, and Theo Baker in the right place at the right time, and finishing off a good move there. That's his hat-trick. And another assist for Seb. Okay, just 10 minutes left now, and it's 8-1 to hashtag United. Could we get some more? Coco sending over to number 20 here, and he's going to put it back to Coco, but Sam Ecott comes and gets the interception. Scotty P closed down, but gets it to Tekkers Guru. In fact, the PRIMETUBERS players have tackled each other there. They've hurt. Some of their players have stopped, but the whistle has not been blown. Tekkers played on. Keeper's off his line. He's dinked him. Oh, what a goal. That might be the longest distance goal ever scored for hashtag. PRIMETUBERS players, they're not happy because they stopped, but the ref didn't blow the whistle because they fouled each other. They actually took each other out, and Tekkers, being the entrepreneur he is, has capitalised on that. And look at that dink. Keeper tried to stop it. He couldn't. It's 9-1. Tekkers Guru. Ride off in the sunset on your magic carpet, pal. You deserve it. And you can see there the players have just taken each other out. It's not pretty, but it's also not a foul. So the ref was right to play on. It wasn't a head injury. We've got to capitalise on that sort of thing. What do you guys think? Would you have played on? Let us know by voting on the poll. Okay, 9-1 now, and I've gone back to centre-back. I'm going to play the ball into Tekkers Guru, who's got options. He's going to play a long ball, though, to George Valentine, who keeps finding space on this right-hand side because they can't handle his movement. And, of course, he's going to try and cut in on his favoured left foot here. And we'll try and get a 10th goal, perhaps. But he's given the ball away now. PRIMETUBERS could counter, but look at the work rate from George to get the ball back. That's what I like. If you lose it, you get it back. Well done, George. Fair play. Okay, so corner now for Hashtag in the last few minutes of the game. Seb is going to whip it in. What can we do? Can we get a 10th goal as he puts it in towards the danger area near the keeper, headed away only as far as George, who hits it, and he just lifts it over the bar, unfortunately. But Jack Durkin running through the middle here. And Theo Baker closes it down. Jack Durkin gets it back. He's got Seb looking for it on the left-hand side, but it's still Jack Durkin who's getting his shirt pulled, and he finds Theo Baker. Could we get a 10th goal? He cuts back inside to George Valentine, who's going to hit it on his left foot. He does! Oh, and it's in the back of the net. Not the prettiest of finishes as it came off the keeper's foot, but George has done very well there to get the shot away and put enough power on it here. Got it on that left foot, squared off against the defender, number 3, hits it well, and the keeper couldn't stop it, unfortunately. I think the keeper had been moving in the other direction, to be fair, so it's hard for him to stop it. But it is a 10th goal for Hashtag here. And Andy Jeff Swats now just sending the ball up into the Prime Troopers half. George can't hold on to it though, and they're going to send it back. But Tekka's Guru has got the ball here. Can we get an 11th? He's got George and Theo Baker with him. Theo, is he onside? I think he is. Cuts back inside trying to find Seb, but it's a good recovery tackle in the end. Theo can keep it on though. Good work from Theo to keep the ball in play. He's going to play it back to Scotty P, who's got options at the back stick. Seb and Tekka's in there, not the tallest of players, so he's not going to whip it high. He's going to put it in low, and it's eventually defended and falls to 18. Meanwhile, Prime Tubers can go forward now and try and get a second consolation goal. Number 11 on the ball, closed down by Sam Adams and myself. Sam Adams passes the ball back into them, and Sam Ecott has been given a foul against him for a handball. So it's going to be a last-minute free kick here for Prime Tubers. Pretty far out, probably about 36 yards at least. Number 18 is going to hit it. He's already scored 1 goal. Straight at Andy. Oh no! Oh no! It looked fairly easy to deal with, but Andy spilled it into his own net there. Was there a bit of curl on it? A bit of swaz? I don't know. Let's take a look. He tried to catch it. He's let it in. Look, Andy, it's not a nice one, but if you're going to do it in the game where we scored 10 goals, pal. We don't mind it. Just don't do it in the big games. Don't go too hard on Andy in the comments. Hard to stay concentrated in a game like this. He's not had a lot to do. But it is 10-2 now to Hashtag as Jack Durkin tries to find Tekka's Guru in the box. Prime Troopers going to clear it. Will there be any more goals? Is there time for any more goals? As Sam Adams collects the ball, plays it out to Scotty P here. Scotty P is going to look inside for George Valentine, but the whistle's gone. It's all over. 10-2 to Hashtag United against Prime Tubers. It was a different kind of test to what we've been getting used to. Not as hard as some of the more recent games, but a nice way to cap off Chapter 1, because what's coming next is big. We've got some big announcements planned, big changes at Hashtag, and you know we're going semi-pro for next season, so we will not have many more games like that one.
Okay, boys. Was it 10-2? Yeah. 10-2, okay. Good result, we'll say. Better in the second half in terms of taking chances, and I think there were some good goals in there. There was definitely some goals we will not get away with against better opposition, but you can only play who's in front of you. More important than that game, and it's great to come and play at Stoke, by the way, which say a big thank you to Top 11 and to Prime Tubers for coming to play us. Obviously, it's testament to how much we've done in these first few years that it's almost like just another game, isn't it? We should stop it every now and then and think that's actually, a really state-of-the-art stadium, really nice pitch we get to play on. And we think about all these things like how good the touch is on those pitches and how nice it is, and we take it for granted. Like a few weeks ago, we played Reading, and in the content, we're getting stick in the comments because we're moaning about getting used to playing on grass again. And everyone, we've got to remember the people that are watching us. It's all they do, playing grass, and it's a lot of what we're going to do going forward. So it's really important to give a bit of context to these games, and remind ourselves how lucky we are to play in them. Might be a while before we play another stadium like that. We're going to have to earn it. We have to earn it now because we're moving on, aren't we? We're moving on into more competitive climes, moving into places where we're not in control all the time of who we're playing or where the stadium's going to be, and it's not always going to be the most amazing backdrop and all these wonderful things we do. We're going to do things like that again in the future, but you're going to have to earn the right to be in those squads. If we go on a big pre-season tour next year, we go somewhere fancy, not everyone I'm almost certain not everyone in this room will be on it. So your job moving forward from this point on, and with new management come in to take over, which we'll announce soon on the channel, your job is to make sure you're on that plane or that train or that bus, wherever it is we're going, your job is to make sure you're on it. It's a bit of a weird one to end on because we've gone on this kind of trajectory of harder and harder teams recently, and we've played those guys. It's a stat booster for some people. Speaking of stat boosting, we've had a vote for man of the match. It was very tight, there's only one vote in it. I think probably some people didn't want to give it to someone who's won a lot of man of the matches. But the person who got it has deserved it. Had a very good second half. Theo Baker, well done. Congratulations, well done Theo. But that is it for this game, boys. Next time they see us, next game will be a much more difficult one than that. So we've got to make sure we're ready. A lot of training starts now. Fitness needs to improve, and we go again. All right, well done, boys. Well done. Don't forget to hashtag. Thank you, Jack. Okay, I'm here with Theo Baker, man of the match for today with a hat-trick at Stoke. How does it feel?
Hey, it feels amazing. I love playing in stadiums. A bit of a dodgy hat-trick though, wasn't it? The first one, I mean, what can we say? One of the world's greatest knee shots. And I scored one good goal, so I'm happy with it.
3 goals is decent. I think last time we got man of the match was in a stadium as well, potentially at Arsenal. So you clearly like, and obviously we know what you've done at Wembley Stadium before. The game was a little bit of a hark back to some earlier hashtag games, you know, not to disrespect the opposition, but we've played better teams recently. So there's lots of goals on the board. I guess it's a nice one to go out and get to sort of stretch your legs and play, but are you aware of the challenge ahead?
I am very much aware, and I'm ready for the challenge ahead. We've had our fun to go out on. I think that was a good game to end on. Gutted we conceded the 2 goals, but only looking up from now on, and I'm ready for the challenge. I'm going to get fit.
You're going to get fit, and are you going to see double-figure goals from you next season?
We're going to see triple figures. No, we're not going to see triple figures. We're going to see double figures, yeah. Triple was a bit over the top.
Yeah, it's one step at a time. Start double, move on to triple. Well done, Theo. Man of the match, deserve it. Well done.
GG. No re.
So if we take a look at the top goal scorers after that game, you can see Dan Brown is up to 59 goals now for hashtag, so close to 60. 4 goals from this game. Ryan Adams didn't play, he's still on 34. Theo Baker's hat-trick takes him up to 15 goals. Meanwhile, in terms of assists, Ryan Adams again didn't play, so he's still on 34. But Seb got 3 assists that game, perhaps unlucky not to get MOM. He's up to 29 assists now, and Dan Brown is on 20. And that is it for this game against PRIMETUBERS. Massive thanks to them for coming over from Spain and giving us the match. Big thanks to Top 11 for giving us the opportunity, of course, to play at Stoke City Stadium. Make sure you check out the game, Top 11. There's a link in the description. Thoroughly recommend it. And that is it for this era of hashtag United, to be honest, guys. The next game you see, a lot of stuff's going to change. The opponents are going to be a lot tougher. There's going to be new faces, perhaps on and off the pitch. And we will be going into semi-professional mode as we get closer to the first game of our 2018-2019 competitive season. It was a nice note to end on, a comfortable win, lots of goals, but make no mistake, the games are going to get a lot tougher from this point on. Leave a comment below if you think you know what we need to take things to the next level in our semi-professional challenge. Is there new players we need? What should we change? Or should we stay exactly as we are? Subscribe for more, make sure you click the notification bell so you know whenever we upload new videos, and until next time, see you when you're older, don't forget to hashtag it.